Hey guys, welcome back. A little bit different viewpoint now. Did a little rearranging in here. Put my desk against one end of the room, and just to kind of give myself a little bit more functionality, walking around, looking through boxes, instead of like, stuff all over the place, which it was kind of getting that way again. So uh, I decided to kind of straighten it up a little bit, and I'm a little bit uh, pretty pleased the way it turned out. Uh, just want to show a couple hauls I got. I'm just going to throw them all in one big haul, just a couple different dealers. Some from my comic shop and some from another dealer I hadn't ever ordered from before. I bought a Overstreet price guide this year, and it's the first time I got one probably in 2 or 3 years. And, I always like to, the price guide is just that. It's just a guide, as far as like what your books are worth. They're just taking an average of sales and all that. And basically, people are only going to pay you what they want to pay you for a book. So it's kind of nice, like, oh, okay, well, the book is worth this, but it's got a lot of great stories and articles and all that kind of stuff, and the top 50 bronze and the top 50 golden age. And I just really love reading it, not every listing, but all the stuff in front of the listings and all the stuff in back of listings, and checking some of my own stuff is kind of fun. Uh, but in the front pages of those guides, there'll be a lot of dealers, wanting to buy comics and sell comics, and I'd found one I'd never seen before, so I thought I'd go ahead and try them out, and I was really pleased with what I got. So I'll get to them, but this first little bunch is from my comic shop, just some stuff I'm trying to knock off my lists, as I've got many, many, many lists. So I just thought I'd kind of, you know, knock them out and cross them off the list while I'm showing this. First thing, and I know I've got this somewhere, but I have looked high and low, and I think actually the original copy I had came in a trade with Medrog, and I know it's probably here somewhere, but I've looked in everything and cannot find it. So probably now that I've got another copy, I'll probably find it tomorrow. Anyway, this is one of the DC Digests I needed. DC Special Blue Ribbon Digest number 10. And this reprints a lot of the early Warlord stuff by Mike Grell. It's pretty cool. I always love these little square bound digests. So I think I'm getting, for this title, DC Special Blue Ribbon Digest, I just need one. I need number 12, and I'll have this one completed. Okay. Got some Action Comics. This is to knock a little chunk out of my Legion of Superheroes run. And I know, speaking of Medrog, he did a great video on this. He's like me; he's a big Legion fan. But for a while, after they guest starred in Adventure Comics, or they were the star of Adventure Comics, they went over and were like a backup feature, and they were almost kind of forgotten for a while. But there was a string of issues from like 377 to 392, and so like the backup feature would always be the Legion. You can kind of see, at the top, Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. Of course, got some great Superman stories in the front too. But this is kind of knocking a little bit of that chunk out. So this is Action Comics 379. Number 380. And number 388. Oh, excuse me. And they've all got the Legion of Superheroes backup. This one of those kooky covers is like, what's wrong with this cover? This is not an April Fool's story, so you can see everything that's going on there. So I'm sure it's not an imaginary story. So let's see what we can cross off here. So 379 and 380 and 388. So I'm just needing, looks like, one issue to complete the Legion of Superheroes run. Okay, switch gears a little bit and go over to some Defenders, issue 25. I don't know if I thought about trying to collect the whole run, and the later issues wouldn't be that hard to get, but the lineup they kind of had in the later Defenders issues I wasn't real fond of, and the stories I wasn't crazy about, but may or may not complete that one. But what I do want to complete is at least 1 through 100, so I've got a really good chunk of that knocked out. This is number 25. Got some great action going on there. Number 28, I think this is the first appearance of Starhawk, or maybe first full appearance, one or the other, of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Nice book there. And Defenders number 35. Great Hulk cover. This one goes out to my friend Micah, Graphic Man. Classic Gil Kane. But I'm kind of disappointed. No upturned noses, so. And Defenders 40. Another great action cover. So, we'll cross those off the list. 25, 28, 35, and 40. Okay, going to some Charlton. I think this one knocks out another series for me. Doomsday Plus One. Number 5, early John Byrne work. Another one of these post-apocalyptic series I really love. Number 6. And number 8. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that does knock this one out. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. If I can find what I did with it. Okay, maybe I didn't have these listed, but I'm pretty sure this completes that series. I know it's one of the most boring things in the world, watching a person read, right? Maybe that was just my memory, and that's pretty faulty, so I may or may not have. Oh yeah, here it is. 5, 6, and 8. That takes care of that one. So, okay, we've got some Charlton horror. Here's a Ghost Manor number 11. Great San Ho Kim cover. I think all the interior is San Ho Kim too. But this is the first series. There were 2 series of Ghost Manor. This is from the 1968 series, so this is number 11. Okay. So, knock that one out. And this is from the second series. The second series started in 1971. Great Ditko cover. Here's Ghost Manor number 4. Charlton had a lot of mystery / horror output in the 60s and late 60s and 70s. A lot of great stuff. And Steve Ditko cover. This one's not in the greatest shape, but you know, I've got it, so that was 4. This is 5. That's a nice Steve Ditko cover. Number 28, more Ditko. And we'll mark that one off. So I think I'm 5 issues shy on the original Ghost Manor series, and the second one, way too many to count. Okay, now this is, the rest of these are some books I got from a place called WW Comics. It's a world, I think it's Wide World or Worldwide Comics. Can't remember, but if I can find the page where these are at. There we go. Okay, these comics are really great. They're a little bit higher than my comic shop, but I found some deals on some of them. So pretty nice, and all of them are in great shape. And they come already bagged in Mylar with a sticker on the back telling what it is and what the grade. So here's some of the DC Comics Presents I needed. Complete that one. There's number 20. Like I say, they packaged them all in Mylar, so that's nice. Don't have to rebag them or anything. It's a great Ross Andru and Dick Giordano cover. And a lot of these I had originally, and long story about how I don't have them anymore, but I'm trying to reacquire a bunch of stuff. That was number 20. So that one's off the list. Number 24, this is one of my favorites, Superman and Deadman by Garcia Lopez. I really think they should have used him like all the way through, because he did some great artwork in this. Really love his stuff. That's number 24. There we go. And another one, I never had this version, but I did have this. I bought this one off the stands as a kid, or I guess a teenager. Brave and Bold 147, and this is the Whitman variant. Batman and Supergirl. So it's kind of cool to have that. I like the Whitmans. Need to go back and get the regular issue. So we'll call that one, we'll just circle that one and say we need the regular edition. Got a good square bound book. This is 80-page giant number 21, and also Flash number 160. It's probably maybe a VG minus or a good plus. But it's, those great thick 80-page giants. Got some great reprints. Golden Age Flash, Johnny Quick. Really cool. And shout out to my buddy Rod. I know he's got this one probably. Got the Go-Go checks, so shout out to you, Rod. Nice book. Okay, where are we at? 160. Okay. Let's see. Next. Okay, go into some Bronze Age Marvel horror. There's a Journey into Mystery number 7. And that looks like probably a Kirby or Ayers cover. Oh yeah, real tiny here at the bottom. Kirby and Ayers. The Scorpion Strikes. Classic stuff. So, that leaves me about 6 shy on that. And this one, actually, next one completes another run. Beware the Claws of the Cat, number 3. There's only 4 issues, so really happy to have this one. And this is a Peter Cooper copy, Kuper. I never heard of this guy, but I've seen his artwork because on the back it says he was a longtime artist for Mad Spy vs. Spy, which I really loved when I was a kid. Along with, he did some stuff in Time and Newsweek. Began illustrating in the 70s under such greats as Chaykin, Wrightson, Kaluta, and Starlin. He amassed a near complete collection of DC and Marvel's about 2,300 comics from the 60s and 70s, with copies between 71 and 75, yielding a plethora of 9.4 to 9.8 grades. His collection was brought to the comic marketplace by Worldwide Comics in 2009. So there's the certificate of authenticity saying it was from that collection. Pretty cool. Completed a series. We'll call that a win-win. Okay, now we got some Brave and Bold. And I know that's over here somewhere. Okay. Alrighty. Now, this story I really loved. I think it was a reprint in one of the Brave and Bold 100-pagers. But this is Brave and Bold 78, Batman and Wonder Woman and Batgirl versus Copperhead. Loved this story when I was a kid, and I was always wanting a copy of the original. So pretty nice. It's probably fine condition. Sorry about the glare, but they put them all in Mylar, so we'll knock that one off. Number 78. As far as Brave and Bold goes, I mean, there's still a lot of earlier issues I'd like to have. 28 to 30. It kind of sticks out in my mind, but I don't know if I'll ever have those. But I wanted to get like the complete Jim Aparo run. I think he started around issue 92, maybe, and did almost all the issues up to 200. So getting fairly close on that. So yeah. And here's a really nice cover. This is another one that I saw in ads when I was a kid and I really wanted it. Number 88, Batman and Wildcat. Awesome Neal Adams cover. It says a VG fine, but I guess it probably is because it's just got a little bitty rip right there, and the rest of it's pretty solid. But I love this cover, so it's another one to knock off the list. Okay, some more Bronze Age horror. Slowly eating away at my Witching Hour run. Number 10. Another great Neal Adams cover. And where am I at? Witching Hour. Let's see. Sorry guys, I know this is boring, but just look at the comic and don't pay any attention to me. I don't see her somewhere. There we go. All right. One knocked off the old Witching Hour. Yeah, I really love that cover. Okay, last but certainly not least, completes another run. I've been working on this one for years and finally completed it. Here's Submariner number 32. First appearance of Lyra. And this is probably like a VG plus, maybe, fine minus. Mylar really makes them pop though, right? So kind of cool that you got them already in Mylar. But yeah, this completes my Submariner run. So I've got all 72 issues now, plus I guess the two giant size or king size specials, annuals, whatever they want to call them. So I'll probably be trying to feature those in a video before too long. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed showing you. Hope everybody's having a great week. To any of the fossils that may be watching, I already let Micah know, but I'm gonna have to miss tomorrow night again. It's my youngest grandson's birthday party, so we're going to be going over to my daughter's house, and we're going to celebrate the little guy turning 3 years old. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate any comments. Put a like if you like the channel. If you're not a subscriber, give it a try and subscribe, and I surely appreciate it. And as always, onward and upward.